limp in two-wheel drive right now.
We're stuck. Here we are, up the creek without a paddle.
I'm just done. I'm done.
4415, we believe we lost something in the transfer case.
This is my story from an absolute rookie to a full-blown co-driver for the hardest single-day off-road race in the world, King of the Hammers. This place is rough on you guys. You have no idea. Just being here now for 10 days, it kills you. Like the constantly breathing dust non-stop. Everything up here is clogged up. It's just freaking rough. Just making it to race day is freaking rough. Alright guys, this is the race course for 2023 and you see everything here in the red and orange is the first lap. We start down here in Hammertown and then do all this. Lap 1 is nothing but desert. We come straight back to Hammertown, come up and turn into the rocks here, and everything in white is lap 2, come back around, hit Hammertown one more time, then take off for lap 3, where we do all of this again, plus you see these itty bitty blue lines here, those are the hardest trails around, and that's what we have to hit in lap 3. That is the race course of 2023. We pre-ran Chocolate Thunder and the entire pre-running course yesterday. We did about 3 hot laps on it, tried 3 different lines and 3 different bypasses through the mountain to get back around, to kind of figure out what's the fastest, what feels the best, and also to figure out optional lines in case one line is blocked or one line has changed in a dramatic way that we can't do it anymore. Feels good. John is a hell of a driver. The car's super stable. The low center of gravity and the wide stance really helps the car. We are at Sledgehammer, right in front of the plaque line, and trying to figure out what's the smoothest way to get through the plaque line. Everything has changed. You used to go up all the way on that side and huck that big boulder right there and then go stay to the left and snake around the canyon. Now people go straight. That's a new one. Right where the guy with the silver helmet is sitting, there's a huge undercut. So it's definitely not easy. Good job, dude. That was smooth. Hell yeah.
Hey, can you do that in reverse?
That was badass. Seriously,
Joe, we're coming back.
that was the part when you wanted to hit that last lap, I was like, oh god, that's gonna be a long way down.
I've been off-roading my entire life, since I'm 4 years old, and everything I've ever learned about driving a car, spotting a car, and just the entire environment, like, I have to forget and relearn everything. When I usually spot a car, the vehicle is here, I'm here, and I'm kind of hovering around the vehicle to make sure drive shafts are clearing and make sure that I see all 4 corners and what the 4 corners are doing in order to make sure everything is safe. With this guy behind me, this thing is so fast up these rock trails that I have to keep a long distance to it in order for him to not having to wait for me to catch up and then lose time again. So I'm gonna be way back here and just giving him hand signals and trying my best to spot him from what I can see at least. The next point is, this thing has a 3500 stall, meaning the tires don't start spinning before 3500 RPM. The gas pedal is basically an on and off switch, straight up 4-wheel burnout. Finessing this thing through rocks is super hard.
This is the calm before the storm. This is where we're gonna take all the photos, the glam shots with this guy on the ladder. Props involved. And that way, before we hit the rock trails, before we get any carnage done to the cars, before Marvin's cool suit gets dirty, we can get all of...
I'm getting so hated on for my suit. I feel like this is the thing to do.
Because you one-upped us. You're a one-upper.
Like, I spent thousands of dollars for this freaking race gear. This was $200 and I'm getting roasted over it.
Are the guys that have raced for years.
Amateurs over here. Like, what the fuck?
I get fat, man. So like, this is my third suit.
That's why patches.
Third shot.
Big shout out to Doing Stuff with Hopper. This guy came around and saw what we were doing and hooked me up with this murder of a GoPro battery. Check this out. 3D printed some crazy housing and made his own GoPro battery. So with this bad boy, I'll be able to run 2 GoPros for apparently 24 hours straight.
Put your tire on that rock. Yep. Alright, watch out for the turn. Move. Good job, bro. Good job. Hell yeah, give it.
I feel good about the qualifying. The car is working great. The only thing that I'm nervous about really is the unexpected.
Alright. Yo, hold it down. Alright, you got it. Watch out for the turn. Alright, give her help.
Things have changed. Little holes are big holes now. Things get more and more dug out. It's really, really hard to base your final run off your pre-running days because everything changes. Also, Chocolate Thunder is the place for people to go and have fun at night.
Alright, go, go, go. Very clear.
It's gonna hurt.
Good job. Woo! Hell yeah! Woo! Hell yeah!
Yeah. Woo. That was wild.
That was awesome.
That was wild, Marvin. We got stuck on the rock in the first bit, but man, we made up for it, I feel like.
Oh yeah, we made up for it. That was awesome, dude.
Whew, let's get out of this.
That was a rush.
Dude, that was gnarly, huh?
That was a freaking rush.
That's...
Top 10?
10, baby.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
top 10?
Yeah, dude. What do you think, Marv?
Dude, without that little tiny hung up, we would have been top 5 in that thing. This was a smooth, good run.
So that makes 3 Miller Motorsports cars right now in top 10.
I don't know, I had all kinds of weird dreams and kind of crazy dreams. No. Anyways, I'm gonna get up now, throw my fire suit on, throw my race gear on, and let's grab a coffee. That's a must. Gearhead Coffee provided some coffee for us. I'm gonna go grab one right now.
Good morning. It's race day.
It's race day, amigos. Kevin is bringing the car to the lineup. We got about 10 more minutes or something until we head over there.
What's up?
What you doing?
Oh,
Preparing?
packing and getting a case ready for you.
For me? For me. That's right, because I got a lot of big equipment. Not like a photographer, it's just like pack and go.
Really? Really?
Joe raced Montana in the 4415, and I was sick to my stomach. I had like the stomach flu or something. So I'm over the radio, copy that mile marker 110. John Dykes comes over the radio and goes, "Are you in the bathroom?"
Are you in the bathroom?
And I said, "I don't know what I ate, a bad broad or something, but I can't stop pooping." They are dying over the radio. And I'm like, "You guys are such d***s, I feel terrible." Joe said that they actually slowed down because they were laughing so hard that they couldn't focus on what they were doing.
Last minute thoughts?
Kind of regretting that I already put my fire suit on. I think I would like to go and see what I can do at the bathroom right now. Decisions. Sitting at the starting line, waiting for the flag to drop and looking around us, seeing the biggest names in off-road lined up next to us literally brought tears into my eyes. What a moment.
We got this. Yeah, we got this.
I'm actually worried about is that throughout the race, my back pain will just distract me. It won't be anything that I'm quitting the race for, but it might distract me, and it might be something that I'm mentally busy with that I don't want to be thinking of. Navigation system in particular is definitely one of the things that I'm concerned about. I may miss a turn, or I may miss a mile marker or a caution sign on the racetrack or something like that. That's going through my head. Super frustrating throughout the race.
Whoop sections like this one, I'd usually drive at maybe 5 to 10 miles an hour in my Jeep. Right now we're doing almost 60. This right here is Randy Slauson, 3 times King of the Hammers champion, coming out of nowhere, and our car didn't detect him. We had no idea he was behind us. All race cars are equipped with a gadget that displays when someone is about to pass you.
Oh, sorry.
In this case though, it didn't. As you can imagine, this scared the hell out of us. It's totally legal to do this, and honestly even more safe than just passing someone without them knowing.
I'm here for media. You know, I'm here to help John gain more exposure with this program. Obviously, we're really good buddies, we're really good friends, but for him, you know, it's costing him thousands of dollars to do this program. So I'm getting an experience of a lifetime and can cross something huge off my bucket list. And in return, I have to make sure that the show rolls for you guys to see.
Hell yeah.
Dude, awesome, yeah?
Are you happy?
Yeah, are you?
I'm thrilled.
There's 2 scenarios on how this should go in order for you guys to be entertaining. Option A, we absolutely kill it, and podium and everything is just super perfect. We have a great race, and we have, most importantly, a fantastic result out of this.
No one behind us.
I think we lost the front drive shaft.
Did we?
Yeah.
44.15 to maintain. I think we lost the front drive shaft. Please confirm. 44.15 passing race 140.
We need to get out and check.
Are you sure?
We're losing it.
Option number B, which I would personally hate, but let's be honest, is what people want to see: catastrophic failure. Front drive shaft is still there.
Is it loose? Grab it and see if it's loose.
No, it's fine.
So Marvin says that the front drive shaft's there, but we may have lost the transfer case. We heard a pretty big pow and lost front drive. We might have lost the transfer case, Marvin.
Well, we have a spare again.
We have a spare.
Well, what do you want to do? Well, let's just bring her back home, and nothing we can do at this point. You said you were losing power. Like, in what sense? Like
it was just doing this. Like, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go.
We had a hard hit at some point. Hey, nothing we can do. I would say let's get back in, keep her easy, and cripple back to camp. Will it help to be in 4 low instead of 4 high?
If it's broken, no, because it'll just shatter more gear. If we're still moving, we'll keep moving.
Well, we're at race mile 40, How far is that away from camp?
30 miles.
All right.
4415, we believe we lost something in the transfer case. We're in rear-wheel drive and it's slipping.
4415, copy, race mile 70.
We're going to need the transfer case out of that white trailer to be reinstalled in this car when we hit main pit. We're limping two-wheel drive right now.
We need speed, bro.
Yeah, so let me try to change it now.
Yeah.
Man, we got that large sand hill.
Give it everything you got.
No, we ain't making it.
What do we do around in this case?
We back up because right now we're a trail tampon.
Right.
The best thing we're gonna do is wait for Joe and have Joe try to pull us.
So we just got word that 4415 has two-wheel drive out of 4, obviously. And so we are down here in the lake bed, waiting for them to crest that hill. It's gonna be a minute.
And they're waiting for 4570, Joe Gatlin, to give them a tow up Turkey Claw. The line's ready, they wait for him.
We'll keep you posted.
I'm hooked to the frame with the strap. This is not my winch line.
You might have to use me as an anchor point.
Yeah, this one isn't the winch line, but I'm good when you are. Go. No, it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. I don't think we're getting up this hill, Joe. Ready, go for it.
Yeah, one more time.
Go for it.
Hey, I'm hopping really bad up here. I'm going to break an axle or something.
All right, we'll unhook and I'll back down this hill. I think this is going to be it for me then.
Done!
I know. Hey, we'll unhook and let you go. Go ahead and unhook. Unhook them. We're done. Let's get to a better area so we're flat, and we may have to take the skid plate off and let's see what we're looking at. But let's get us to a good, safe area.
We're gonna move and we're gonna go over to this spot right here. That's about where Turkey Claw is. That's where we hope to find them if we can find a passage. We're gonna try and see what's going on and see if they're done. What are we going to do right now, Robert?
Trying to cross the racetrack without being hit.
All right. Whew. We're stopped now, pulled over on the side of the hill. We couldn't make it up that hill, even with Joe's help. There was no way. He tried and tried and tried. So we had to let go at some point and make a call to roll back. Now we're off to the side, and all we can do is dig into it, see what it is. If it happens to be something that we can fix, or if it's just an individual part and not a whole transfer case, I might be going on the hike here in a minute and getting it.
We need to drop the big skid.
Okay. Big skid plate's coming off, might be carrier bearing.
So, on our way over, we're stuck. So, here we are. Unfortunately, it snuck up on us up the creek without a paddle. This day keeps getting better and better. At least we got a good view. Robert, in your rage, tell me what's going on.
I'm just done. I'm done. You know what it means? We're stuck here forever. Forever. There's no recovery until tomorrow. This is a live race course until 10. There's nothing we can do. Forever.
Is your lifesaver? Perfect timing. don't want sand for breakfast, don't come to the desert.
Forever.
4 days now. Pretty sure the team is wondering where I'm at.
Day 72. Somehow I've survived without water.
Bye. I'll be there in a minute.
Carrier bearing is loose?
And it looks like we lost the mini shaft drive shaft. Maybe not the transfer case unless it broke the yoke off, I don't know. Looks like we lost the drive shaft, the mini one, but if that carrier bearing's toast, I don't know, we may be able to get the mini shaft, if it's not damaged, back together to get four-wheel drive.
Huh?
Like the jack handle, come all the way up with it.
Oh, that's as far as I got.
There you go. There, see? There, that's good, that's good. You just gotta have weight on it.
So the both sides come off, but only the really sunken in ones, right?
Not the countersunk. So there's only 4 on the back after I'm done with these 3 right here.
Okay. Just another day in the desert.
Tossed salad.
What toasted salad?
The carrier bearing is tossed around from the drive shaft being loose, and it's egg-shaped all the holes. So that mount may never be the same for this race if we can get it back up and running.
Okay.
So we may always have a vibration just because that carrier bearing is moving. So might be a much slower pace for us.
Besides the mini drive shaft, we got carrier bearing is broken, the mount for the carrier bearing is broken, and the yoke on the transfer case is also broken.
Looks like it's also got the bent brake line.
The what?
The brake line's bent.
Oh.
And let's see if we can see it. So that's a brake line. Further up is the coolant. It's already hit the coolant. I'm getting drips of water on me. This is the carrier bearing. You can see that it's leaking. It's pulling that seal out. And this bolt right here is busted the ear off of it. It's hard to say. We might be able to get a drive shaft in here just to get to this spot, but we'll need another yoke on this transfer case because it's missing this ear on the other side. That's completely gone, and it's totally chewed away up there, as you can see. We're gonna see what we can do to get this up and running. Looks like we got some chunks taken out of the transmission too up here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some chunks missing from the drive shaft slinging around.
Bad news. Hammertown is right there in that dust cloud. This is already people camping, but we got to go right behind that dust cloud.
On that mountain range, you've got close to us is a Can-Am, and then up on the hill, somewhere right through here, I can't really tell on the camera, but is John and Marvin.
Man, like home stretch, literally. This hill is what's keeping us from making it into the main pit. If we drive around it, we're disqualified. So that's not an option. And again, no outside help. They can't even walk towards us, nothing. Well, Baja Jerky coming in clutch. Right in the middle of the desert while we're assessing what the damage is. Got us some Baja Jerky. These guys hooked us up yesterday for our survival bag. Moriarty, sweet orange beef jerky and Lime's serrano pepper beef jerky. Hell yeah. Daniel, this is 4415. Can you hear us?
Yes, Marvin, I can hear you. I'm just barely getting back into camp right now.
We are stuck right in front of the big sandhill right before we get into Turkey Claw. We can't make it up the sandhill. 4470 tried to give us a pull. That didn't work either. And now we're assessing the damage. We got the skid plate pulled off. And yeah, we're trying to figure out what exactly is all broken. We're still on it.
It's a better radio because you broke up a little bit, but I did copy that you guys are both stuck. Is that correct?
No, just 4415 is stuck. 4470 is not stuck. They are on the go.
Is there anything you need us to do to get you guys up and over, or are you guys calling it?
So this carrier bearing, you can see the bolts have wallowed itself loose, and it's actually broken the ears on the car that hold it in. It's a gamble if we put anything to that, any pressure to that it doesn't just rip off the car any more than it already has, ruining another drive shaft or damaging transmission or the coolant lines, or you could see that it's already started to eat our shifting cable.
Hey friends, we're not alone. Somebody else is about to poop the bed. We're not the only ones in this spot, at least. Somebody else having trouble.
44:47. All right, boys and girls, skid bait is back on. Tools are stored away. I think that's it. That's the end of our little journey here.
We're realistically, I mean, we've caused so much damage being broken to be able to finish the race, let alone to be able to get from where we are back around.
The rock trails will be the issue.
The carrier bearing will destroy itself apart, and I don't have spare parts for that either. Even if we got 2 main pit, I have nothing there to be able to mend that back together efficiently. This is one of those years where, you know, the desert wins.
This has been a hell of a journey, dude, and we pushed at the all the way to the end. We had a good groove going through the desert. Randy Slauson passed us at the beginning, and we caught back up to him and passed him again. It was exciting moments, man. It was awesome. So we're definitely not taking it as a total loss. It was a hell of an adventure, hell of a journey. Love the opportunity to be out here. So let's cruise back to camp, catch up with everyone, and then
let's help Joe cross the finish line.
Exactly. Go Joe. The Joe must go on.
Joe must go on.
That's exactly right.